Hey, what's up? Hello. Welcome to the vlog. It's been about maybe a week and a half since my last vlog ended, I think. I actually don't really know, but I will show you what I have been up to. So I just finished this scrap yarn bag and I am really in love with how it came out. Go watch that video if you want to hear more about it. I am not going to ramble on too much about it because I just did. It's so colorful and like with this background, like hello. Really love that. I want to go ahead and take some pictures in that so I can post it. And then I haven't woven in the ends yet for this, but I just made these leg warmer pattern testing for my girl Grace, and this will be a free pattern on her website, so go ahead and check that out. I just am going to weave in the ends really quick, and then I'm gonna go and take some pictures in these so that she can have them. I need to do a couple squares. I have to do my birthday week square, and then I have to design the square for this week, which was the week of Valentine's Day, so I have an idea of what I want to do for that. I just need to execute it, and then we'll probably go ahead and get started on a new project. Pretty sure I know what it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be its own video. So I'll probably just show you like little behind the scenes here and there. Yeah, let's just go ahead. I'm gonna weave in these ends, take some photos, probably start working on a square or maybe start working on said project. We'll see. But just wanted to start off this vlog, say hi, how y'all doing? I will check back in a little bit. Alright everyone, wish Lucy a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Lucy. Lucy says, I'm 5 years old. You know who else is 5 years old? Yeah, Gordon. Happy birthday, Gordon. So I filmed that intro and then practically fell off the face of the planet for a couple days. Not like you would really know that, I suppose. I don't know why I needed to put myself on blast like that, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that I didn't accomplish any of the things that I said I was going to. Any of them, I don't think. I don't exactly remember what I said, but we didn't do our squares a week. I did start a new bag. I'm not sure if I mentioned I was doing that, but that's going to be a separate video. I'll show you a little sneak peek. That's it. That's all you see. It's turning out pretty cute. I'm excited about it. I have Gordon. Look at this little baby. Oh, little 5-year-old. Gordon is my little mama's boy. Anyways, I'm coming on here because I realized I have free will and we're gonna exercise that free will today. My sister sent me this pattern and was like, can you make this for me? And I said, absolutely yes, no hesitation. Yes, I want to make that. Absolutely. It is the Cursed Furby Face by Sunny G Stitches. I don't really know what else to say about it. I'm really excited. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the colors. She said she wants pink eyes and a blue face. So I'm gonna go grab those colors and I'm gonna start making this pattern. I'm really excited about it. Okay, here are the main colors we're gonna do. Very cute. And then here are the extras for the beak, mouth, and eyes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I just purchased the pattern, so trying to decide what hook size I should use. I think I'm gonna go with a 4mm, which I have right here, handy dandy. Were you in the Furby era? Did you ever have a Furby growing up? I feel like if you had a Furby, it was like a universal experience that it would just randomly go off in the middle of the night. Or like when their battery would start to go and they would just like sound a little demonic. I don't know, I have questions for the designer of Furbies because like, are you okay? Like, I guess they're kind of cute in their own way, their own very special Furby way. But at the same time, if I were like designing a toy for kids and I wanted it to be cute and marketable, I don't think that the Furby design is what I would have gone with. But they were very successful. I do think like part of the reason they were so successful is because I think they were one of the first toys that mimicked chat. Correct me if I'm wrong, but couldn't you teach them to like say their names and stuff? Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really into the Furby. My sister was. She's a little older than me. And I just like remember I wasn't about that Furby life. They kind of creeped me out too much. Do y'all remember those like diaries that you could get that like only opened up with your voice? Am I making that up? I feel like, yeah, the password journal. My friend had one of those. What kind of toys did y'all like growing up with as a kid? And second question, if there was like a toy that you like really loved and it was your favorite, did it have a name? I don't like really remember any of my like toys, like if they had names or not. I played with a lot of Beanie Babies and like those already had names, you know. But I did have a baby blanket, which I called Budgie because I couldn't pronounce blanket. But yeah, let me know. I'm so curious. I think kids have like really creative minds, very imaginative minds, and they're just funny. I play with a lot of Barbies. We play with Hot Wheels. I have to look up how to do an invisible fasten off. Please hold.
Absolutely ready. It's a Furby!
Yeah. It's cursed.
It is so cute. I used to have Furbies. It's actually kind of creepy a little bit.
Yeah, it's so creepy.
It kind of looks like Perry the Platypus and Squidward and a Furby all in one. I think the colors are definitely giving Perry the Platypus.
My sister picked the colors.
It's so cute though.
Oh my god, it's so cursed. This might be the best thing I've ever made. So I showed my sister. The original pattern has like sparkles in the eyes and it calls to use the same color as the beak, but I only have like, you can see it up here actually, like a tiny bit of this like true yellow, and it's not going to be enough for the beak, so that's why I opted for this. And then on further inspection, I found that I actually have both of these, which like isn't a huge difference, but it is slightly less muddy of a yellow. So I think I'm gonna redo the beak, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna do that at a later date, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Do you think I plan that far ahead? But that is just my update for y'all. I don't think I showed you the update I've made on my raglan yet. I'm making the made to measure raglan, which is the pattern by Made in the Moment, and this is how far I am. So here's the collar, and I'm at about 7.5 inches. I think I'm gonna go to 8 inches. Here's what the stitches are looking like. Not too bad if I say so myself. I definitely think I'm like not consistently increasing when I'm supposed to. This has been like a very slow progress project. Like I only really work on this when I have downtime at work, which is like not very often. It's like 5 to 10 minutes here and there. Yeah, so I keep forgetting if I'm doing an increase row or a non-increase row, and it's kind of hard for me to tell looking at the stitches. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I can tell, but then sometimes I'm like, I can't. I guess we'll just see what it looks like when I finally try it on. Speaking of, I was debating whether or not to try it on by transferring it onto larger cables. I might transfer it onto larger cables, but that just kind of sounded like a lot of work because like this is like not gonna fit on my body. But I measured like from my collarbone to like under my armpit, and comfortably probably 8 inches I think will be good. So that's what I'm going for. Like I said, I'm at 7.5 right now. I think I'm going to continue to work on this bag that I'm making, which you'll see in a separate video. I don't want to spoil it too much because I'm making a whole video about it. So like, which I don't think that I'll get it done before this vlog comes out, but well, actually maybe I will. I'll just show you. That way I have to get it done before this vlog comes out. It's like peer pressure. This is the Maya bag. I'm doing a letting the dice pick my colors again, and so far I like it. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm gonna keep working on this because it's daylight. The vlog doesn't care if it's dark, but like I want it to be nice lighting for my other videos. I'm just gonna keep working on this. I don't really need a reason, do I? I feel like it. Look at this tangled yarn. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, but just wanted to show you this cursed creation. I was talking to Michaela while I was like assembling it, and she kept catching like glimpses of it. She's like, is that Squidward? It do be kind of looking like Squidward, especially from the back. I have been the worst vlogger ever. For reference, I started the vlog on Sunday, filmed on Wednesday, and today is Saturday. But I'm gonna film today, so yay. I've been working on this, so that's fun. And today I'm gonna go to the textile center in Minneapolis because my friend Liz is doing her first craft show. So exciting. I've been watching her prep for it for weeks, and I'm really excited to go support her and see all the other artists that are there and probably come home with some fun things. I'm excited. So yeah, she doesn't actually know I'm coming. I told her I was gonna come, but then earlier this week I told her I wasn't coming anymore because my partner was supposed to be playing a show in Madison, but then one of his friends got sick, so it got canceled. So I'm able to go again, but I didn't tell her, and I'm just gonna surprise her. But yeah, it's a little bit of a drive, so we're gonna leave here pretty soon. I have to stop at the UPS store to make some Amazon returns, and yeah, let me show you my outfit because it's a little cute if I do say so myself. Okay, so I'm wearing the Sunny Side Up blouse that I made myself. Cute. I'm gonna wear the scrunchie bag that I also made myself, and I'm wearing these flowy pants from Three Birds Nest is the name of the company, and I just feel very cute. So I'm excited. I don't get to like dress up very often. Normally I'm just wearing t-shirts and pajamas and the big comfy. I'm either gonna wear my snow boots or my Crocs. TBD, but there is snow. I just love my Crocs. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave pretty soon. I'll bring y'all along with me. Maybe I'll get some sneaky footage. I'm excited. I have actual plans. Alright, I'm home. I have a little haul for you, but oh my gosh, that was so much fun. The textile center is just like this super cool place. It's more than what I expected. They have like full-on exhibits of pieces that are just like absolutely beautiful. It's also like you can buy stuff, and they had like a whole separate room for the vendors. And then they had this like whole room for like all of the makers guilds of America, basically, and specifically Minnesota. So they had felting guild, basket weaving guild, the sewing guild, the knitting guild, the polymer clay guild, everything. It was so cool. I spent so much time talking to all the experts and teachers in those fields, and that was really cool. They offer like lots of different classes you can take too. I got invited to do a basket weaving retreat in fall, so I'm thinking about doing that. I think that'd be really fun. I never tried basket weaving before, but the things they were making is just so beautiful. Yeah, anyways, had a great time. Got so many compliments on my bag, got so many compliments on my shirt and on my pants. I was just like, oh my gosh, it was really fun. I feel very happy that I went. All that being said, let me show you my haul because I got really cool pieces. Let me show you. Alright, so first up, I got this beetle tapestry. This is Crochet Tapestry, and this is by Hooked by Manders. She just started her Instagram, so you should go check her out, but I really loved all of her stuff. I was very torn between a few that I wanted to get. I really love the colors that she chose. I think she did a beautiful job, and she put a nice felting on the back. Love that. Super cute. Really big fan. Okay, next up, this is by Goldenrod Handcraft. It's a pickle jar. It's a quilted pickle jar. Wow, no words. I'm so impressed by quilters, and I didn't even know you could like make this kind of stuff with quilting. I am just in awe, and I love pickles, so it's perfect. Oh my gosh, I walked by this piece like 4 times, and then I finally was like, you know what, I have to buy it. It's stunning. This is, oh my gosh, sorry, there's a glare because she framed it so nicely. So this is needle felting, and it's this beautiful beach sunrise, or maybe it's a sunset. I kept saying sunrise, but who's to say, who's to say. This is by Sandy K Studio. I will link their Etsy. I'll link everyone down below, but I don't think that Sandy has social media, but she does have an Etsy, so look at that. The amount of detail is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, okay, so there was a tie-dye booth. The artist had like a bunch of different tie-dye garments, and I own a lot of tie-dye already. I wasn't really in the market for tie-dye, but they had this little like treasure chest on their table, and it was full of perler beads, like perler bead makes, you know, and I was looking at them, and I noticed that the sign was like handmade by clearly a child, and I was just like, I need to buy one of these. So I'm like looking at them, and then the tie-dye artist was like, do you want to show her your pieces? And out comes this like adorable, I don't know, maybe she was like 5 or 6 or something, like little hippie child. She was so cute. I'm not gonna share her name. I remember her name. It was a very cool name, but I mean, she's a child, so. But I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. I was like, which one's your favorite? And she's like, well, someone already took my favorite. And I was like, oh, well, I really like these crowns that you have. She had 2 crowns. And she's like, well, this one glows in the dark. And I was like, sold. So here it is. Apparently, she said that this glows in the dark and the pink glows in the dark, but she's not sure about that. That's what she said. And she said that you can charge it in the sun. I was just like, I had to buy something from her. So cute. So I think I'm gonna turn it into a magnet. But and then finally, the reason I went to the market was to see my friend Liz, and I had to buy something obviously, but I got the tooth, the famous tooth, handmade by Liz herself. Absolutely incredible. This is like a piece I've loved, a pattern I've loved from Liz for a really long time, and I could make it myself, but I would rather have one that she made. And then she did this beautiful felting on the back with her cute little tag with the bear, and yeah, Really happy. Love the tooth. All of these are gonna hang up on my wall. Oh, and then I didn't even know that Liz was selling these because I've been watching all of her like prepping videos and I didn't see her make these. So sorry if this is a spoiler, but she'll probably post her vlog about it before I post this vlog because my vlogs are always really delayed. But anyways, look at it. It's like a little disco ball sun catcher. Like I went into it knowing I was buying the tooth, but then I saw this and I was like, I have to buy it. I think it's meant to hang in your car, but I'm pretty sure those are illegal in Wisconsin. So I think I'm gonna hang it in my window. Oh my god, I have a hook right here. Wow, that's kind of perfect. I didn't even realize I had that hook there, but I'm really excited about that. I love like sun catchers and stuff like that. I'm like a parrot. But yeah, that is my roundup of the textile center. And yeah, I had a really, really great time and I definitely want to go back for some classes. They offer a lot of classes like I was saying. Yeah, I got to say that I made something that someone complimented. So like that's always a really great feeling. I think right now I'm going to work on my Maya bag. Not too long, maybe like an hour or two. But then I really need to make some of my squares a week. So we're gonna make at least one, maybe two. We're only technically behind 3 weeks because I have my birthday week of Valentine's, and then this week, which I haven't designed this week's yet, but it's probably gonna be centered around the Maker's Market. Spoiler. But I already have the other 2 designs, so that's my plan. I'm gonna work on this bag for a little bit and then I'll check back in with you. Where the sidewalk ends. This is so cute. Hi vlog, it's me again. Did I do any of the things I said I was going to do yesterday? No. Are we surprised? Well, I'm not surprised. We decided to go on a walk, which was awesome because it was like 30 degrees Fahrenheit, which it's been very cold here. Like -10, -20 some days. It's been sitting lately around like 0. Yeah, it's been really cold. So 30 degrees and sunny felt really nice. So we decided to go on a walk and then we went to Costco and then we ate dinner and just kind of hung out for the rest of the night. So yeah, I did not accomplish any of the squares that I was going to accomplish yesterday. So oopsie, sorry. So right now what I'm doing, I realized that this Thursday when my videos come out, I don't really have like a video because I'm working on this scrap bag project that's going to be a video and it's not quite done yet. I'm probably like 60-75% of the way done with it and I don't want to like force myself to get it done today just to like have a video because I don't want to rush through my projects this year because I feel this arbitrary like need to. What I'm doing right now is I am finally moving my knit raglan onto a larger cable. As you can see, here's the new cable because I figured out how to do it. It's not hard. I don't know why I was putting it off, but I want to try it on and see how much bigger I need to make the yoke before I split for my sleeve. What I decided is I'm gonna do a little knit and chat with me video and just chat about some stuff, like honestly very unserious topics. So anyways, that's my plan right now. So yeah, I'm just transferring this raglan onto my longer cable so that I can try it on because I feel like I'm pretty close to finishing the yoke, but I don't trust my own measurements that I took and I really just want to see what it looks like when I try it on. So that is what I am doing. Anyways, after I film that, I don't really know. It's supposed to get sunny again today. It's really cloudy right now, but I think that I might try going for another walk because that was really nice. We like to walk a lot, but it's just been so cold. But then I'm either going to work on my squares. I know I said I need to do that, but I also really want to work on this bag. So maybe I'll do a little bit of both. Get one square done, work on the bag a little bit, try not to be a bad vlogger. I'm only human, I'm only human. Anyways, that's my update for now. Okay, I have armholes. Also, I moved all my stitches to the longer cable to try it on. Couldn't even try it on properly, and now that I've split for sleeves, the cable's too long, so I'm gonna switch it back. Just kind of silly, a little silly. Yeah, I'm just gonna knit this first row, and then I'm gonna film that video, and then I'll check back in. Alright, I just finished up my little chit-chat video. Here's the progress that I made so far on the sleeve, which is like not monumental, but that's okay. That's okay. I might try to see if the bean wants to go on a quick little walk, prance around the neighborhood, and then I'll be back. Hey, what's up? We are back from our walk. It was so lovely. It was wet. Everything was very melty, and I wore my Crocs with socks, and my socks got a little wet, but it was so nice out. It's just so fun too to be able to like finally explore our neighborhood a little bit and where we live, because when we moved here it was like immediately cold. It was like dead of winter, you know, January 1st. So it's nice to be able to finally like get outside. And one of my favorite things to do, especially with my partner too, because like we're not in the market to buy a house really. but we love fantasizing about the idea. And so just like going around like our neighborhood and being like, oh, like that house is so cute. Like, ooh, I do not like that house. Like, oh, look at that house. They have like a 4-season room. Stuff like that, you know? I love looking at houses. The houses in our neighborhood are very cute. And there's like a ton of those, do you know those like free mini libraries that like are in neighborhoods sometimes? Our neighborhood, I swear there's like one on every block. There's so many. We live in like the little library neighborhood. It's adorable. Like, I love it. But yeah, anyways, I just was working on this for a little bit. So what that's looking like. I really like it actually. And now I'm gonna do a square. I'm gonna do a square. I know, we're doing it. So actually my iPad's dead. I'm gonna go charge my iPad and then we're gonna do my backup plan. Every time I see this sitting here, I just laugh. Okay, I'm gonna go plug in my iPad, but then my backup plan was to crochet another beak for the Furby face. So we're gonna do that instead of the square, but I'm gonna plug my iPad in. They charge pretty fast, so by the time we are done with the beak, hopefully we will be able to do a square. Oh my gosh, look at how adorable this birthday card is that my friend made for me. She made it with her Cricut. It's a little snail because she knows I love snails, and it's a little birthday snail. Here's a Valentine's card that my other friend sent to me. It says, "You make my heart leap." It's frogs. And then here's another birthday card I got. It's a little dinosaur. Okay, anyways, just distracted myself. All right, Furby beak. Let's go. Cross your fingers this is enough. I think it will be. At first I didn't think it will be, but now I think it will be. What do you think? Put your guess in the comments below of whether or not you think this is gonna be enough for this beak. This is your reminder to drink water. Alright, I need to carefully perform surgery on this Furby. Whoa, that was the one. You know, I'm glad because this one came out so much better. Second attempt always comes out better. Now to sew it on. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, it looks so funny. Alright, I'm gonna add the eye sparkles now. Oh my gosh. Does it look like it's my head? No. Oh my gosh, it's so cursed. I love it so much. This might be my favorite thing I've made all year. It might be my favorite thing I make all year. Who knows? It's hard to say. That is amazing. I can't wait to send a picture to my sister. Let me get some pics. Oh, the sun is still out. I think we only have like 30 minutes left, so. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It reminds me of that one grasshopper from A Bug's Life. Thumper. That's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of freaking Thumper. But like, if Thumper got like yassified. Oh my gosh. Okay, wow. This, yeah, probably the best thing I've ever made, period. Okay, and now this is like actually a scrap amount of yarn, so we've dwindled that down. I can't quite count it as being done because I can still use it for something. And now I have another beak, so I can make another one in different colors. I might do that. Not today though. My iPad wasn't charging. Had it plugged into the iPad. Charger wasn't plugged into the wall. So I'm gonna go do like something else for a little bit. I'll be back. Okay, it's clearly later now. I'm gonna do a square. It's time. It's time. So here are the colors I have picked out. Aren't these so fun? So bright, so colorful, I love. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I hopefully will finish this. And then I need to desperately do laundry because I promised my partner I would put all the laundry away today. And I gave him a fist bump, so I can't break that promise. So we're gonna bang this out so fast. Ready? It's a birthday goose. I'm gonna add confetti like everywhere, but right now I'm gonna go to bed. Right now I'm gonna fold some laundry and then I'm gonna go to bed. See ya. Hey vlog, it is my day off. I have the windows open, so the cats are like super happy about that because it's really nice out. Almost 50 degrees. Actually, I think I might go for a walk pretty soon, but I have just been inside all day crocheting. I've been working on this bag and I finished the bag piece. I think I'm pretty happy with the size of it right now, so now I've just been working on the strap, but I'm gonna give my hands a little break right now. I'm gonna go pick up my partner from work pretty soon, then probably go on a walk, but before I do that, I got a package. I want you to try and guess what it is. One of you might already know what it is. Well, one of you definitely knows what it is. All right, did you guess? Did you guess yarn? Wow, look at that. That is so pleasing to look at. Do you want to go through it? No, I did not purchase this yarn. My friend Michaela is an angel and sent it to me. Well, she's trying to destash, so I'm doing her a favor, okay?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm doing her a favor. I took this yarn off her hand. She very kindly sent me all of her Lily Sugar and Cream cotton yarn that she has that she doesn't want to use anymore. So I will just quickly run through what I got. I'm very excited. First up, we got white, classic. Next up, we have this. Michaela said this is periwinkle, but I call it cornflower. I think I might actually have this exact yarn somewhere. I bought it for a tapestry that I haven't made yet. I started it, but I haven't made it yet. I have some of this already. Here's more. All right, next up is this teal. I love it. Gorge. And then we have this light aqua color, red. Dang, she has a lot of Lily Sugar and Cream. She said this isn't even all of it. This is in the color Pretty in Pink. This is a full skein. I have this like dusty mauve color, orange. Okay, wait, really quick. So I don't know if y'all have ever played or heard of the game. It's called Poetry for Neanderthals. And the premise of the game is you get a word assigned. It's like on a card, and you have to make your partner guess the word on the card with the caveat of you obviously can't say the word on the card, and you can only use words that are one syllable. So if my word was crochet, I might say use hook and yarn to make things. Does that make sense? You can only use one syllable words. Anyways, my family bonked me on the head for saying orange, and they said it was 2 syllables. Orange. That felt cheap. I'm not over it. I'm still bitter about it. Anyways, let me know if you think I was rightfully bonked. All right, next up we have this coral color. Here's another white, but this one is like less white. It's kind of like an off-white. All right, and then we have 2 of, I think these are the same. And this is in the color Bamboo. That's cute. And then we have 3 in this taupe color. See, in my head, this is kind of more like periwinkle. It definitely looks purple on camera, so we'll just call it lilac. Here is a royal blue. Here is a lighter sunshiny yellow. Here is a slightly different aqua. For reference, here's the difference. This one's a little darker. And then we have hot pink and lavender, since the other one's lilac. Here is like a very pale yellow, off-white color. Here is another hot pink, a baby pink, a turquoise, and then this is the color buttercream, and I know that for a fact. It's like a rainbow pastel. So that is all the yarn we got. I'm gonna count it up really quick. I'm really excited because at the beginning of the year, I mentioned that I want to use up a lot of the acrylic yarn I have because I want to start making tapestries out of cotton yarn, because acrylic yarn tends to get those like fuzzies and the stitch definition is just not quite as nice, and cotton yarn doesn't do that. So I am very happy to have some more cotton yarn in my collection and slowly build up my color inventory. Yeah, I need to go pick up my partner from work, so that's all for now. Just wanted to do a little yarn haul. Fun. Hey vlog, what's up? I just finished this bag. I have a video up on it if you want to check that out and want to hear my full thoughts on how it came out. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you the progress that I've made on my raglan. Yeah, I wanted to show you this because I feel like I've made a decent amount of progress. So here is what she's looking like. I don't remember the exact last time I showed you, but this is the armpit. And so this is how far I've gotten since the armpit, since I split for the sleeve. So that feels good. I don't know if I'm gonna have a successful try on with this, so I think what I'm gonna do is just go based on measurements of other shirts that I have that I like that fit me well. My goal is to make it cropped, but not too cropped. So probably just below the belly button because all my pants are high-waisted basically. I hope it fits me. I have really big plans on how I want to duplicate stitch the front of it, so I really hope that I like the fit of it because I have heard mixed reviews about how raglans can fit, especially because it's kind of like a made-to-measure pattern. I don't know if I'm measuring myself right. Like, I'm never confident when I measure myself, but then also I can't try it on, and I know I probably could. I could get those like extender things. I could put some waist yarn on it. I don't really know. I know there's probably ways I can do it, but I'm a little bit lazy, so we're just gonna wing it and hope for the best. This is what she's looking like. I don't know. The neckline looks a little interesting, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna love the neckline on me, but we'll definitely cross that bridge when we get there. And yeah, I've really been enjoying working on this because it's very mindless, so it's something I can kind of do when I am in between more mentally taxing project. So it's been really nice and chill, especially like I've had a really wild week of work, very tiring. So coming home and just being able to like grab this and knit it up has been really nice, and not having to think and use my brain. I love that. Yeah, that is my update with that. It's 11:15 and I need to leave my house at like noon because I need to go to UPS. I was trying to go, I think earlier in this vlog, I don't really remember, but it was closed. The first time I went, it was just like a outlet and I need to make an Amazon return, so that wasn't gonna work. And then the second time I tried to go, there was just a sign saying that they moved, but they didn't even say where they moved to, so I gotta figure that out. After that, I am going to a polymer clay class and I'm really excited. We are making fairy houses out of mason jars and I'm going with my friend Liz. Yeah, I will try and bring you along with me. We'll see how much footage I get. My hands are gonna be occupied. We will see how that goes, but I will definitely check in and show you what I make. I'm so excited. I think it's gonna be fun. I love like molding. Like whenever I get to do pottery with my mom, it's so therapeutic. And I love ceramics in high school and I love like building things with my hand. Did y'all ever play that game? I think it's called Cranium. And so there's like 4 categories, I think, and like one's like acting, one is drawing, I think. I might be wrong. I remember there was like a sculpting one, so it came with clay and you'd have to like sculpt out the word. I always hoped that I would get the sculpting one. It's so fun. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to be leaving pretty soon for that. That is my update and I will definitely show y'all what I make. I'm very excited. Hi vlog, it's the next day. I had so much fun. Definitely reminded me of the joys of polymer clay and I definitely want to get back into it. So let me know if you'd be interested in seeing that content. But I just want to show y'all my fairy house. Look at her. So here's the front door. The front door is just like a mishmash of some of the colors I had left over. So it's kind of interesting. And then I put a little moon cutout. You see like that little line there. That was because the cookie cutter I used was a little bit chunky moon and I wanted it to be like slimmer, so I kind of like jerry-rigged it a little bit. And then I made a little bee and then some flowers. I put like glitter, and then this is my favorite part, the little caterpillar. So cute. And then I did a little butterfly. The butterfly doesn't have a face. And then yeah, here's the roof. I made my shingles like turned upwards in some areas just to give it a little bit more whimsy, you know? And then so we like made these using the bullseye cane and I had some left over, so I used the bullseye cane up for my little chimney there. And yeah, I really love it. I think it turned out so cute. The bottom is a candy cane, like I forget what she calls it, twisted, I don't know, and then we like flattened it out. I wish I would have picked a different green. Like I wish I would have used this green in the grass, but that's okay. Or maybe did snow. My partner gave me that idea. Snow would have been really cute, but maybe for my next one. The lid screws off. And I have a little tea light candle inside. And she had plain ones and glittery ones and I was torn. I was the only one who used glitter on my piece, and so she was like, well, you're the glitter girl, so you have to take the glittery one, and I was like, true. Yeah, I think it turned out super cute. I definitely want to make more stuff with polymer. There's so many cool things that you can make with it, and I love like working with my hands, obviously. I crochet, so yeah, I just forgot how fun it is to like mold things. Like whenever I do pottery with my mom, I like slab build is kind of my preferred method, like molding the stuff stuff with your hands versus like on the wheel. So I mean, I knew I liked polymer clay. I just had so much fun. It was like a resurgence of my love for it. Not that I really ever got super into it. I only made a couple things, which I can show you. I don't have them with me, but I'll show you at a different time. The place I went to is called Clay Squared to Infinity, and it's actually really cute. The owners are husband and wife, and she does polymer clay and he does pottery, so it's Clay Squared and to Infinity. And yeah, I just think that was super cute. She like told us that story, but there was also a shop, so she had some of her things for sale. So let me show you what I got, because of course I got stuff. So first off, I got these magnets. These are super cool. This one is like a kaleidoscope pattern, and these are all made using that like cane method where you build on it and then stretch it out and then cut it into designs, kind of like taffy, if you've ever seen that get made. But yeah, that one was really cool. I like the colors, blue and orange, you know. And then here's a bug, like a little beetle. Thought that was super cool. I love the colors on that one too. And I love bugs. And I love magnets. If you know me, you know I love magnets. And then here's a turtle! And look at this one. Look at the detail. Just like take a second, and the background is literally made up of a bunch of different canes. Like, do you see all of those little like spirals? Those are each like individual canes that she joined together. And like same within the feet, and the detail is incredible with this one. And I love turtles, and my partner really likes turtles, so also LOL. My thumb started peeling because I've been knitting so much. And then I got, this is a light switch cover. Look at this. It's so cool. I had to call my partner and be like, what does my light switch look like? I don't remember, because I had a bunch of different options. But I really love the color in there, and there's like a little penguin and like a little mushroom bunny. Yeah, I just think it's so cool. Overall, had a great time. Liz's turned out so cute too. She had a totally different vibe. Like, I picked kind of green and purple, and hers is like oranges, reds, browns, and light blue, and it turned out so cute. Yeah, it was super fun. I definitely want to do more polymer stuff, so let me know if you'd be interested in that. I probably am gonna do it anyways because I can do what I want, you know? Sorry if that was sassy. Oh, also with the light switch cover, she gave me colored screws. She's like, you can't have boring screws, so I picked green and purple because they're my favorite colors. Anyways, this is where I'm gonna end the vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I had a fun time. I hope that it was entertaining for you. If you want, you can follow me on my other socials. It's at Viney_Maple, which is the same way that it is spelled here. I will see you over there, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!